Hello, how's it going? Anything new? It has been a pretty good day for me so far. Nothing too exciting, but yeah. Honestly, I didn't expect yesterday um, to be so hectic, basically. Alright, what should I talk about today? Hmm, maybe I'll just go continue my little story, or several sets of stories. We lived in the 2000s. All the collective card games made into anime, as well as collective toys made into anime. People knew with the right imagination you can create anything you freaking want. No one knew, however, a card game would actually be anything worthwhile to watch. My introduction to Yu-Gi-Oh! Was as anyone else. It had a world premiere on Kids WB in the year 2000. I don't know why I remember that so specifically. I just knew. I was hanging out with my cousins and we were just sitting down. And the television was blaring. Kids rule the television in this case. The adults didn't mind, we just did what we wanted. There were two shows that were premiering literally around that time. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Samurai Jack. All I know is that we were clicking back and forth to watch one and the other. And I watched Yugi Moto, a short-ass dude, getting bullied by this guy named Sarakaiba, who took Yugi's grandpa's card and ripped it up. The cringy ass lines, the poor pacing, you and I understand when you're 5. The first episode really decided to make an introduction. Yeah, sorry for shaking camera. That first episode was one hell of an introduction because the ending. From there, we watched Yu-Gi-Oh! My brother got a card game, and I just didn't do anything about it. It was always a competition. Pokemon's better than Yu-Gi-Oh! When it comes to the girls, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has better. But when it comes to everything else, Pokemon's is better. Okay, now, when it comes to the spooky horror vibes, you like watching a freaking horror movie, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is where it's at. That's what I realized. Other shows came out the exact same time. There was Pokemon starred at all in America. From there, it was his counterparts, Digimon, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! From there on out, there was all the other counterparts. Oh, just a minute, please. Oh, okay. There was Pokemon that starred at all. A journey, capturing and battling every guy you see. There was Digimon as counterpart, with its incredibly enriching story that made the characters three-dimensional. It didn't really make you feel like you're wasting your time. Sorry, wrong story. And then there's Yu-Gi-Oh!, the weird one in the group. In actuality, there's another series that toppled against Pokemon and Digimon that had a very similar concept. It's kind of like a Pokemon, but we put in Final Fantasy monsters instead. It was called Legends. Although I know for a fact none of y'all gonna know what the fuck Legends is. Oh well. It was a thing that was very 2000s. You look at it, you just know. Yeah, this is the thing he grew up with. Yeah, this, that 2000 stuff, huh? But yep, 2000s. Yu-Gi-Oh! Came up with a strategy, card games, hot chicks, and just deliver all the way through, taking on everybody they saw until Pokemon and Digimon were left standing, thanks to popularity power. You got a couple other guys there too. Animal Crossing, Shin Megami, Final Fantasy, technically speaking. And then you want to be extremely technical, Kingdom Hearts, with its own little, Heartless. I've seen a few comparisons. And whatever the reasoning is, the monster and master aspect is very popular among a lot of shows. Even ones you didn't expect to be popular can be technically called that. If it's all about capturing the monsters, then it's technically Pokemon in its own little way. There's just so much shit out there. It was really cool to watch on TV, to collect the cards, to play the games. I got a few moments. I don't even know how, but in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a guy named Yami Yugi. That's his nickname, just Yami. And in this card game we got, it was really, really, really tough to fight. He was supposed to be the final boss. And I don't know how, the first time I fought him, I won. Yami did all his little fancy ass moves, fancy ass tricks. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I won on the first try. And honestly, that's just badass. I lost to Tristan. I lost to Taya from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's embarrassing. And then I just went anime mode and just took on the strongest guy in the game and took him out one hit. One try. You know what I mean? Yu-Gi-Oh! Was pretty impactful, in my opinion. It was much more popular than Pokemon, unfortunately, which really irritated me, but whatever. People in high school, straight up, smack dab in the middle of the lunchroom, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I joined in, played Yu-Gi-Oh! Nothing can beat it. And then you realize your age, how long Yu-Gi-Oh! Was around when you were going to elementary, and you're like, damn, it really is a reigning champion. I was introduced to the original Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched it until Yugi fought against Dance. And Dance was just fucking strong. And I kinda just tuned out from there until the very last episode. And I genuinely don't know what the hell was happening. I was like, so yeah, that happened. Meanwhile, they incorporated Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. That was the one I really watched. The one I really went after. There was Jaden, his little posses, Scyther Red. It was a really dumbass concept that worked. And there's a reason why. When Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was, booted off, they continued with Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And it got retarded. Just a minute. No one knew if 5Ds was canon. No one knew it was a new story, despite being set in Domino City. No one knew, and rightfully so. All I knew was there was this dude with funky ass hair driving a motorcycle, get into a street fight with a guy, and the only way to settle anything was through a card game. Wait. And it was like, this should be badass, but it's not. Maybe the fucking monsters just straight up start attacking people as they're driving motorcycles, and the motorcycles start ramming into each other, actually trying to kill each other. It would have been memorable. But still, I watched it. I liked it. But as the years went by, you begin to tune out things. You just do. Next thing I know, I got a little bit mad when I started reviewing Norse mythology characters. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a series that went out of its way to make sure the mythology was original as it possibly can be. Not necessarily taking Greek, Norse, Roman, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just making it as original as possible, despite it being set with a religion. It's the religion, but their monsters are different. Their gods are much different. You know, got other names. All I know is that I got really mad when I heard Thor and Odin in a goddamn show. And I was like, that's not right. That's not how it is. Make it, original. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Exo came out, and despite it being really bad, it was comforting to watch. It was just that series you watch and just mellow out, because the graphics weren't so coded in HD. It was just traditional, good old-fashioned drawings. By the time I got out of high school, Arc V was out. Finally, an American dub for Arc V. And I didn't know what to expect. There's this dude with Christmas hair. There's this chick with pink hair. And I was like, what? Oh man, it would have been cool if her hair was with purple highlights as well. Just to accommodate the thing going. Green hair in the front, red hair in the back. So she has pink hair in the front, but purple hair in the back. And I'm thinking the dub actually sucks. What happened to the voice talent? What happened? And then you find out how many characters the guy who played Yuya actually plays. And you gotta just commend him, because he did a genuinely good job at distincting his voice for 7 characters. You try doing that. I don't know who played Yuya, but dude, he did a great job. Show started going crazy when I started seeing characters from other shows, and I was like, What the fuck is Alexis doing on Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V? I got a chance to finish it. It was wild. And then, just when you thought it was over, another Yu-Gi-Oh! Series came out. Just because. V-Rons. I checked it out. Not bad. Just not my thing. And then finally, the one that I deeply respected was a thing called Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. And I was like, holy shit, a new start, a new beginning, a new art style, new characters? Absolutely. It was really good. It was. Fantastic. Until about episode 44. That's when things started getting strange. And now the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Saga out, a new generation of characters. I'll debate whether or not I should watch it officially. I really wish the new movie was canon to Arc V. Like the events of Arc V are the reason why the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie went the way that it went. Although I don't have a good explanation of how, I just wish it was like, Yuya drew this card, and the card was used, and it hit the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's why the events of how it went. That's what I wanted. Of course, recently, I really want Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 to be revealed to be the world that the other sagas we're talking about. You get what I mean? You'll get what I mean when you get there. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX does this really, really bizarre plot revelation talking about alternative timelines. 5D does something similar, but another series does something with it that makes it go, huh, maybe that's the thing he was talking about. And I'm thinking maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's should have been that very world Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is warning about. I don't know. That's what I do. That's my style. Combining continuity stories just for the sake of it and to see if it can happen or not. There's one video game I really, really like. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Kingdom. And you gotta fight this guy named Nightmare. Yeah, fucking original, huh? I want that to be canon. Just looking at that, be like, yeah, that's canon. I don't know. It's a really great series. It keeps your brain going. It teaches you strategies. It teaches you math, believe it or not. It makes you just, zone out. It's fun. I like it a lot. I appreciate the fact that there's new fans. There's Yu-Gi-Oh! Masters. Although there's never really been a good update on that. Was Yu-Gi-Oh! Masters just a series that was out for like a month and it just shut down? Like, yeah, we're good. We hyped it up? We hyped it up enough. It's good. Just shut it down. I was thinking about Dragon Ball. I was thinking about Pokemon. And then I thought, do something a little different today. Did you have fun?